Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go ahead and update Litecoin. Haven't done it for a while. I made a video on it a while back, and it was stuck in a correction for a while. And of course, when that happens, people get bored, and the bears come out and say, "See, told you, it's not going up. It's going to go down." Well, not in my opinion that Litecoin is going to be going down. All right, Litecoin is going to be going back up. And I'll show you probably what's going to be going on with Litecoin, in my opinion. Okay. Full disclosure, I'm not going to be into this, but you'll be able to make some pretty good gains, in my opinion, with Litecoin if you're in this area and it gets back up into those areas. So not bad for cryptocurrency, 7, 8x potentially if you do it right. And don't scare yourself out of the market. That's a potential. Not much more than that, guys. Not much than that. Okay. So overall picture with Litecoin, massive wave here, came back down, corrected it. And then you can see it's making in my opinion, it's going to be making a dial type move. You know what this looks like? It reminds me of GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. And you can see it came back down there, touched these areas in the weekly RSI. So in my opinion, this is where you look for a bottom. I keep track of the bears, and I just saw Bear how he's so sure that this is going down to $5, guys. He's so confident of that. Like I said, overconfidence is a big problem in the cryptocurrency market, and the perma bears right now are getting as bad as the moon boys at the top. Remember at 50,000 on Bitcoin, all the moon boys were saying it was going to 100K. The bears are like this right now at the bottom, guys. It's that bad. I want to go to a monthly chart and show you something here on Litecoin, guys. You see this RSI, you get a massive run right there. Okay. And look where it is on the monthly, guys. Okay. This is the area, more than likely, you probably want to be looking for potentially at a minimum an upside swing on Litecoin. Okay. Just going off the just basic data down here in the RSI, in my opinion. Okay. So it came down to swing. So what's the move that it's making in here? That's going to be open for debate, especially with this data over here. A lot of people will rule that out. They'll rule this all out. And sometimes that's the right way to do it with these waves. So this would be your wave one. However, if this is a wave one, this didn't come down to a wave two, and then it's going into a three, because this cannot be a wave three. Wave threes cannot be moves like this. Wave threes will be like this. That's a third wave more than likely. So you're going to have to think outside the box and say, maybe something went on over here. Okay. So you can see in the weekly RSI, this wave has the most momentum in the RSI right there. Came back down, corrected. It's been in this section. Not only does this remind me of GBTC, it reminds me a little bit of Litecoin too. So more than likely, this was probably some type of wave one. That most people are not going to count it as a wave one. Why? Because it broke the low. Okay? Just have to think outside. This is a potential just based off this movement that it's making over here. Okay? So I'm going to go outside the box and say more than likely you had something like this. Okay? 1, 2, this is probably your 3, back down for a 4, and it's going to be making a 5 like so, guys. So you 1, 2, 3, most momentum. There's your, from these two, you can see there's your divergence, definitely saying that. And then up here, and it's going to correct. So what's Litecoin going to be doing? Litecoin is going to be going sideways for a few more years like this, guys. Okay. And it'll finally need to reset somewhere over here all the way back down. Might bring that RSI back down, and then it can get into another wave sequence, a massive wave sequence, perhaps. Okay. Not going to know. It's a little bit speculative right now for Litecoin. But what I would be concerned with Litecoin, guys, is doing this move. If you're interested in Litecoin right there, this move, whether it goes there or there. Okay. But you have a good shot that it's probably going to go something like that, up to 485 for like maybe potentially, like I said, 7, 8, 9x. Okay. So let's go back into this area. What Litecoin is doing, it looked like it's going into either a FOMO fifth wave or a massive third wave, probably off of this right here. These were the target areas I was telling those when I made this last time to check it out. The 48, 49, and then it could have gone down to the 46. So it would have been a good area to scope out Litecoin if you like this coin. Let me check something real quick with the fib extension on here and just see if it's hitting numbers yet. Not quite yet, guys. It needs to hit those. It's just a 1-to-1 right now. So with Litecoin, definitely getting out of there pretty good. So this is more than likely just the start. This is probably could be the wave one of, and then a correction, and then it's going to go into another wave off of this wave is what is going to be my guess, guys. This is definitely a third wave. Let me check that out a little bit closer. It could probably still run, guys, because, you know, you got all these sequences back here. You know, it's just 1, 2, and then another, you know, 1, 2. So Litecoin's probably going to run some more, guys. So what I would do with Litecoin, you want to see what it's going to do, how much higher it's going to go, and then pick this up onto a correction over here, okay? If it's going to come back down over here, if once it's up here, it's probably not going to break these areas of 64, 63 or something like that would be what I would suspect. However, you can't rule out something like this either, okay? You want to make sure that, you know, you want to check the correction off of this wave. It's going to be important. Not only you see this wave and it's going up quite a bit with a lot of momentum down there in the RSI, you want to see this correction on this wave. Make sure that it's gone, you know, bullish. Obviously, it's bullish right now, but you want to see how high it's going to go and then correct it. So more than likely, you're looking at maybe something, you know, if I was going to think outside the box a little bit here, come back down for a second into these areas and then going into a third, okay? With that next wave on Litecoin, guys, something like this, okay? Just take that wave and then start looking for, you know, the 90 area, potentially something like that for Litecoin, okay? Something like that, come back down, do a correction, get a wave like that into the 90 areas, guys, okay? So you can't rule out an ABC correction, but let me take a look at it on a daily real quick, see what that looks like. Yeah, I would say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back down this way. Let me see what it did on this leg real quick. Just see if it has numbers that make sense right here. Okay, 1.38, so probably like a WXY. Okay, so that's pretty decent. You know, would have been nicer for it to bounce at that 1.618 down there. So for Litecoin, take a look at this 3-day chart. Where is it at? Yeah, more than likely, guys, that was the spot. And in my opinion, it's going to be going bullish. But like I said, you know, obviously you're not going to jump into this right now. That would not be a smart move. Let it go up. And if you like this coin, you pick it up, you watch that correction, see what it's going to do. This move here, you're going to want to see 3 waves back. That's what you're going to want to look for. Wherever this is going to finish, you're going to want to look for one of these moves back this way. Okay, so it's bullish up and it's bullish back. Okay, 5 up, 3 back. Okay, that's what you want to look for in Litecoin, wherever that's going to end up. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.